Hello friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today's topic of discussion is meditation. When I say meditation, it's not about how to meditate, rather it's about when to meditate. It is not just important that you know how to meditate, it is also important that you know when to meditate. Generally speaking, you can meditate any time of the day, but then if you're aiming to achieve a particular Siddhi, then there is a particular time at which you need to meditate. I will tell you the reason for it. Have you guys heard of this concept called organ clock theory? This is a very famous theory in Chinese acupressure or acupuncture. This organ clock theory says about the time at which the specific organs are active. For example, the organ clock theory says that morning 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. the lungs are said to be very active. Similarly, from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. the large intestines are said to be active. So there is a time period at which the every organs are said to be active. Similarly, our chakras or the adharas, they are active at a specific period of time. So every adhara has a specific power to it, and when you want to achieve that specific siddhi or the power, then you need to know the timing at which that particular adhara is active, and you need to meditate at that particular time. So we take about 21,600 breaths every day. But where does this 21,600 breaths go? Have you ever thought about it? Out of the 21,600 breaths, the first 600 breaths goes to Muladhara. After Muladhara comes the Swadhisthana, Manipuragam and Anahata. So these three adharas, they consume about 6,000 breath cycles each. So far 18,600 breath cycles have been completed. We have remaining 3,000 left, right? These 3,000 is shared between the next three adharas, that is the Visuddhi, Agna and the Sahasrara. They share about 1,000 breath cycles each. So this is how 21,600 breath cycles are distributed in our body. So why is this important? Because in 1 minute we take about 15 breath cycles. So to complete 600 cycles, we need at least 40 minutes. Now imagine how much time is it going to take to complete 6,000 breath cycle, because this timing is going to determine when the adhara is going to be active. Now I'm going to tell you the timing at which each adharas are going to be active and also the Shakti that is associated with each adharas. So we will start with Muladhara. As I already stated, it takes about 600 breath cycles and it is active for 40 minutes from morning 6 a.m. to 6:40 a.m. So the timing to meditate would be like 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And the Shakti associated with Muladhara is Maya Shakti. Have you guys heard about this concept called 7 veils? There are 7 veils that prevent us from experiencing the soul. So the veil for this Muladhara is the black veil. And the next is the Swadhisthana. It takes about 6 hours and 40 minutes to complete the 6,000 breath cycles. So the timing for this adhara is morning 6:40 a.m. to afternoon 1:20 p.m. So the time to meditate would be 12 noon. And the Shakti associated with this adhara is the Kriya Shakti and the veil is the blue veil. And the next thing is the Manipuragam. This is similar to Swadhisthana because it also consumes 6,000 breath cycles. And the timing for it would be like afternoon 1:20 p.m. to night 8 p.m. because it takes another 6 hours 40 minutes to complete 6,000 cycles. And the timing to meditate would be evening 7 p.m. The Shakti associated with this chakra is Parashakti and the veil is a green color veil. And the next adhara is the Anahata and this also consumes 6,000 breath cycles. So it takes obviously 6 hours and 40 minutes. So the timing would be night 8 p.m. to the next day morning 2 a.m. 40 minutes. So midnight 12 o'clock is the timing to meditate for this adhara. And the Shakti associated with this would be Icha Shakti and the veil is the red veil. So the next adhara is the Visuddhi. And here it's about 1,000 breath cycles. It takes 1 hour, 6 minutes and 40 seconds to complete one cycle of 1,000 breaths. So this adhara is active at early morning between the timing of 2:40 a.m. to 3:46 a.m. And the timing to meditate would be like 3 a.m. in the morning. And the Shakti that is associated with this adhara is the Jnana Shakti and the veil is a golden color veil. So the next adhara is the Agna. And the timing for this would be morning 3:46 a.m. to 4:53 a.m. And the timing to meditate is 4:30 a.m. And the Shakti associated with this is called Adi Shakti. And the next Adhara finally is the Sahasrara, and the timing would be like 4:53 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. And the Shakti that is associated with this Adhara is called Sir Shakti, and the veil is a mixed veil because this veil is a mix of other 6 veils. So when speaking about Agna and Sahasrara, we spoke about 2 Shaktis, that is the Adi Shakti and the Sir Shakti. Please do not be concerned about the names. We will try to make a separate video about the Shaktis where you will get to know about these Shaktis in detail. So please don't be concerned about the names for now. What is more important is the timing at which you need to meditate. So since you know the timing at which the each Adharas are active, for example, a person wants to achieve Kriya Shakti, then he needs to meditate at 12 in the noon because that is when the Swadhishtanam is active, and Swadhishtanam is the chakra where Kriya Shakti exists. So when you decide to meditate, you need to focus on your third eye. Even though these Shaktis are associated with different chakras, your focus should be on the third eye. There are actually 6 prayers that has been given, but these prayers, they are in Tamil language. What I will do is I will try to translate them and place them in the description section so that if you have a need for it, you can use it from there. So I think this information would be useful to someone who is really trying to achieve something through meditation, because knowing how to meditate is one thing, but also knowing when to meditate makes it easy to achieve the goal. So with this, I will conclude my today's topic. I will meet you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.